How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here. It's a franchise mode video, and I'm excited to get into it. I mean, this is actually the first full, I guess, franchise mode video, you'd say. I mean, we're at the point where we can actually dive into this season. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to actually go to the calendar here. We're going to make sure we simulate the preseason games. Doesn't matter. We're not worried about these games at all. We're going to simulate up to the first game here. It is against the Colorado Avalanche. And yeah, there's a salary cap, of course. And we're gonna edit the scouting assignment, of course. And here we go. I mean, we're gonna scout the I think WHL. We'll look at defensemen. We'll go for 6 weeks. Sounds good to me. Allocate budget, of course. And I was auto assign that, of course. No reason to really worry too much about that, I feel like. And yeah, auto assign promotion nights as well. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're not doing too well here in the preseason, but that's fine. That really is not a concern for me right now. I don't think we're going to be a very good team. And by the way, look at the Binghamton Devils AHL logo. That's pretty funny. That's actually a pretty funny logo. I don't think it's a good one, but yeah, funny for sure. But here we go. I'm excited. I'm really excited to do this. I mean, I'm going to say dismiss and never show again. Unless you guys want me to look at the morale, let me know. But right now, I'm going to say I'm not interested in the morale. So that's where we stand right now. We're at the first game of the season, okay? So what we want to make sure we do before we go any further, we want to look at the lines, okay? So we're going to look at our lines for, well, night 1 of the season. All right, so first of all, we have Ryan Clough playing, which, again, that's not realistic. It's really not realistic because, again, this guy is not going to ever play another hockey game in his career due to concussions, of course, unfortunately, of course. But, yeah, Miles Wood, Johansson. This is not a good team. I think we can admit that. I mean, I know in real life they're not going to be a good team. So I don't know why Nico's not playing, unless we sent him back to juniors, which I definitely didn't want to do that. Unless he's scratched, let's say. Bracken Kearns. Yeah, so I think Nico might actually be, he might be in the juniors, which is fine. We'll let him develop another year. Our defense is really bad. Yeah, I don't know if I want to bring him into this situation. Andy Grant at 78 overall is kind of a little bit much, I feel like. But, yeah, I mean, it looks like Corey Schneider, you're in for another rough year here, unless you can carry. But, yeah, it's not looking good for you, Corey, as this team probably won't be a good one. So, all right, what we're going to do is, I think we're going to try to simulate at least a couple months here. We'll get an idea from there how this team's going to be, but I really, really would rather have somebody else play than Ryan Clough. So if I could possibly call someone up from the AHL, who could we possibly call up? I mean, in my opinion, we should have our forwards are pretty weak, but I think we should call up Mirko Mueller. Right, I think. Who do we have in our defense? I mean, I guess we could call Mirko Mueller up, but I guess we could drop Kapler, right? I mean, who has the most? We'll drop Kapler. We'll bring up Mirko Mueller. We'll just try to see if we can get him a little bit better this year. We'll go to edit lines right now. But yeah, 3-line errors, my goodness. So we'll go to the defense here. We're gonna fill in Mirko Mueller. We're gonna definitely want to make sure we dress him. Okay. Substitute, there you go. And extras, of course. Is going to be 4-on-4. Continue. I guess let's put Mueller there. Might as well. But yeah, I think I want to get into this. I want to do some simulating this video for sure. And yeah, what I will say is, guys, once this team really gets going, whatever. I can't worry about Binghamton right now. What I really want to say is that when I get into like the playoffs and everything, wow, I'm going to be very into these videos. I'm already into them, don't get me wrong. Why am I in Binghamton? But I'm already into them. But what I will say is I will just be so fired up for the playoffs if we make it. Wow, I just cannot wait at all. I really can't. So anyway, we're going to try to do some simulating here. We're going to look at some stats. If things aren't going well, I think in general we'll just look at the stats, but we're going to go to the calendar here. We're going to try to simulate, I think, up to December 1st. We'll go from there. Yeah, we play Colorado December 1st. Okay, so that'll be a nice little measuring stick of where we're at. So we lost 7-2. Not a very good. Oh, well, okay. I mean, not bad. Yeah, that'll be a good year for rookies. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Not an awful start. I mean, we're doing a little bit better than I thought. Wow. Okay. Wow, we are actually doing well. 3-1-1, not bad. So, okay, I mean, a little bit better. Okay, all right. I'm happy how we're playing. I mean, I don't think this is going to be a great team, so at the deadline, possibly, if I could shed some cap, maybe like a Ryan Clough type player, I definitely would want to move that contract. I just don't think it's a contract we need to have, especially going forward when we have to pay young guys if they turn out to be, you know, good. So I think what we could do is, scout the AHL here. We're going to go defense. You know, 6 weeks. I was looking at these stats here, and I think, in my opinion, I should leave the injuries off. That's just because, oh wow. In my opinion, you don't really get the true simulation if players are injured. So I just turn injuries off. If you guys have a problem with that, let me know. Then I would change it back to having the injuries. But maybe I'll turn injuries on for the postseason only. Let me know what you guys think about that. I feel like that's where it really makes sense to have it in the playoffs. And yeah, I just don't think it's really necessary to have during the regular season because you're not getting a true simulation, in my opinion. So there you go. I mean, we're having an okay season. I'm not mad. I don't really care if we make the playoffs, and I know it sounds weird, but if we miss the playoffs, which I expect us to do, it's okay. If we make it, that's great, of course. But yeah, I'm just cautiously optimistic, I guess is a good thing to say. Yeah, we'll just hit best lines, whatever. Because now there's no more injuries. I forgot to turn that off. Because that's how I usually play my franchise modes. I mean, again, you guys could let me know if you don't think I should do that. I mean, I'll definitely make a change if you'd like me to. But, I mean, really, not a bad start to our season right there. 14-9-1. That's where we're going to stop right here. Not bad. I mean, who's leading our team in points? I'm going to assume Taylor Hall, probably. I mean, it's a bright spot of the team. So, yeah, Taylor Hall has 31 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. So he's definitely a point-per-game player here. And we're actually, if you look at it right now, we're second in the Metropolitan Division. So that's pretty crazy when you think about it. But, you know, we're off to a good start. That's good to see. And I think we're going to look here. I think we're going to try to look at here the stats of our team so far, just to see like what we're struggling with and what we're doing right. Okay, so here we go. We're second in the Metro. I guess we'll look at the entire league. That probably makes the most sense. We'll look at the entire league here, and we're gonna go, I guess, goals per game. How many goals are we scoring? A lot? That's the real question. I mean, we're scoring a nice amount of goals. Let's say that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're 11th. Well, yeah, it says it right there. But yeah, we're scoring some goals this year. We're scoring some goals, which is a little shocking because our offense is not that great. So it's pretty surprising, to be honest with you, that we're scoring at a pretty high rate. So how's our goals against looking? Are we giving up a lot of goals? We're giving up not many goals. I mean, we're doing all right. We're pretty much, yeah, we're not doing too bad here. I mean, yeah, wow. I mean, I'm actually very surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm pretty surprised how things are going. And how's the power play looking? Power play is actually looking like one of the best in the league, third in the league in power play percentage right now. So we're having a really good start to our season, and it's definitely surprising in my eyes too that we started this well. So of course I'll take it. I'm not gonna be mad with it. But yeah, I mean that's good. How's our penalty kill looking? Probably good, I would imagine. And yeah, we're gonna look here. Okay, and it's where are we? So actually this is worse. Sorry, best. Here we go. So right there, not bad. I mean we're top 10 in the big categories, which is a very good sign for our team going forward. I mean, again, I'm surprised how good we're performing. I mean, we could fall right on our faces and just have an awful second half. But at home, at home we're even really struggling. On the road, we're unbelievable. Interesting. It's very, very interesting. So I think I'll simulate to like Christmas time. I guess we can look at the player stats first too. But I think I'll simulate to Christmas, and then I will end the video there. And then I want you guys like tips and everything, or ideas on what I should do with this team if we're, you know, contending. Like, should I buy at the deadline? I mean, I know that's still like a while down the road, I'm not gonna lie, but let's just simulate up to Christmas, like the Christmas break. I think we'll go to the JAM channel. Yeah, I haven't been there. So we'll go to the defenseman, of course. I think that's a big necessity in this organization. I think everything's a big thing here, but all right, yeah. See, we're interesting. We're right there, but wow. I mean, I'm just really surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you told me that we'd be, you know, in a playoff spot even at this point. I wouldn't believe you. I really wouldn't, especially with the simulation. Just highly unlikely. Well, anyway, here, as I'm about to end the video here, let's look at where we finish. And we're going to be third in the division. It's a very tight division, of course. I mean, we all know how good the Metro is in real life, and it is in the video game as well. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next video.